Hello everybody and welcome to my review of the 1923 silent comedy classic Safety Last, starring Harold Lloyd and directed by Fred Newmeyer and Sam Taylor. And Safety Last is probably my favorite silent comedy classic, and yes, I have seen a lot of films by Buster Keaton and Charles Chaplin, and I really love those guys a lot, but there's just something about Safety Last and Harold Lloyd's character in this film that's really enduring to me, and this is a film that can always make me smile and laugh, and it's just a very entertaining film. It's also paced very well. It's only like an hour and 13 minutes long, so it's a short film that packs a lot in. There's really no wasted scenes, wasted movement, or wasted energy in this film, and when you do as many crazy stunts as Harold Lloyd and the crew do, I guess you can't afford to waste any time. And this film, if nothing else, is a great example of what good pacing can do to help a film, something I think a lot of modern films could learn from, but that's another story. So anyway, to give a plot of this film, basically, Harold is a guy who moves to the big city to earn enough money to marry his girlfriend, and he tells her that he has a higher position in the place where he works than he really does. So basically, after a comedy of misunderstandings, he comes up with a scheme along with his friend, who's also very amusing in the film and has an amusing subplot. They come up with this plan to make the money that he needs to marry his girlfriend, who is coming to town to visit him. And the lead actress in this movie is an actress named Mildred, and she was married to Harold Lloyd in real life, so they have excellent chemistry together on screen, as you would expect. Now, as far as how this film goes, the first two-thirds are an excellent setup to the film. There's a lot of comedy of misunderstanding in it. It focuses on Harold's job and his girlfriend coming and him trying to act like he's a bigger deal at his company than he is. But the last third of this film takes it from being very good to great, as there's a lot of classic sequences here. I won't give it away. I'll just say the third act of this film is really excellent, and it features some great stunt work and physical humor from Harold Lloyd. This whole film is basically about situational and physical humor, which is one of the things I really love about all the silent comedians. They didn't have the great dialogue to work with that a lot of more modern comedies have, and they pretty much had to do all their humor through the situations that are available and through all the stunt work and the physical humor, and that's why I feel like it's timeless, especially in this film. Another amazing thing about this film is some of the stunts that are performed in it, especially in the last third of this film. Some of the things that Lloyd and all the cast really do it's pretty crazy stuff to watch. It's pretty unbelievable. I mean, the effects are used very well too, but I think you really have to give this guy and all these silent comedians credit for some of the daring things that they did just to entertain an audience. It really showed a dedication to the craft that's just absolutely unbelievable. And I think one of the main reasons that this film really works for me is because I feel like Harold's character is just very relatable. He's kind of like the everyday guy who's trying to pursue and make things better for himself. And I think that's something that's a timeless theme and something we can all relate to. And it's one of the things that made Harold Lloyd a very popular silent comedian. It's kind of unfortunate. It seems like his name is out there, but it doesn't seem like he gets the credit that Chaplin and Keaton do. And after seeing some of his films, I have to say I'm not really sure what the reason for this is, but I think Safety Last is an excellent starting point for those interested in Harold Lloyd. And I also think it's an excellent starting point for someone wanting to watch just silent comedy in general because of the length and pacing of this film. Like I said, it's a very short feature film and very fast-paced and very easy to get into. So overall, Safety Last is an absolutely great comedy that I highly recommend for any fans of silent comedy and just silent film in general. It's a classic that I feel needs a little more attention, and I really have no complaints at all about Safety Last. It's a movie I can always watch over and over and just laugh and have fun with. So I give Safety Last a 5 out of 5. Definitely a must-see comedy in my opinion. So a 5 out of 5 for Safety Last. And as always, thank you very much for watching.